A bag has 50 each of red, green and yellow colored marbles. If you randomly select 7 marbles from the bag, how many different combinations of marbles can you possibly get? Let's first list out some example selections. Okay, so here each 0 represents a single marble of any color. So we want 7 zeros in all because we want 7 marbles, right? So one possible selection is 2 red marbles, 4 green marbles and 1 yellow marble, and this is how we represent it here. Another selection is 0 red marbles, 7 green marbles and 0 yellow marbles. And a third one is 4 red marbles, 1 green marble and 2 yellow marbles. So now if you consider these vertical separations in the table to be ones, assume that this line here is a 1, then this selection is represented as 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. And this one is represented as 1 followed by 7 zeros followed by a 1. And this one is 4 zeros, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Right? So it's quite clear that each of the selections is basically a permutation of 7 zeros and 2 ones. The 7 zeros representing the 7 marbles and the 2 ones representing the 2 vertical separations. Now all the 7 zeros are identical and the 2 ones are identical, and so the number of permutations of 7 zeros and 2 ones is 9 factorial, 7 plus 2, 9 factorial divided by 7 factorial, 2 factorial. This is basically how we find the number of permutations with repetitions. Right? So this is our final answer. Now such a technique or strategy is sometimes called stars and bars and is useful for several kinds of counting problems. So whenever you have a bunch of identical objects and you want to group them into a set of labeled categories, you can consider using this strategy. In our problem, the identical objects are the zeros. Each zero represents a marble of any color, right? And so the zeros are all identical to each other. So the zeros are our identical objects and the categories are red, green and blue. So we want to group these identical objects into these 3 categories. And that's why we were able to use this technique, stars and bars. So read up a little more about this because it's very useful when it comes to solving different kinds of counting problems.